Most TV shows take their sweet time when they're telling us about their main character, but not Amazon's The Marvelous Mrs Maisel. Within the first 5 minutes of episode 1, season 1, I know exactly who Midge Maisel is, and I love her. This is HoweFunny, your place to not take yourself too seriously. We post comedy videos every week, so if you're not subscribed, you should go ahead and do that. Plus, we have a video about Midge Maisel going up this Thursday about living a week like the Marvelous Mrs Maisel. So here are 5 things I learned about Midge Maisel within the first 5 minutes of watching the pilot episode. Number 1, she was made to perform. 31 seconds into the show, Midge draws her first laugh from the audience. She's inadvertently performing stand-up at her very own wedding, and she is just loving it.
Who does that? I do.
Even if you knew nothing about the show going into it, the first 5 minutes tells you that stand-up comedy is pretty important. Not only does Midge do her impromptu stand-up set at her wedding, but we also get to see Lenny Bruce do a stand-up set when Joel and Midge go see a show at a club. Number 2, she crushes her goals. Midge is a planner, my favorite type of person. Probably because I'm a planner, this is my planner. It's an ink and volt planner, and you can plan everything that you would ever want to plan. You can do June goals, 31-day challenge, and you do your week goals, and you have your week, and then you can do by day, and it's amazing, and everyone should plan. And anyway, Midge is a planner. By age 6, she knows that she wants to be a Russian literature major. By age 12, she knows her signature haircut. By the time she's 13, she knows she wants to go to Bryn Mawr College, and when she's in college, she knows that she wants to marry a man. When we meet her at her wedding in season 1, we already know that she's accomplished every goal she's ever set out for herself. Midge is the type of woman who accomplishes her goals. She sets goals and she accomplishes them. She sets more goals and then she accomplishes them. When we meet her, we don't know what her new goals are. She's already accomplished all of her goals, and in a way, I think season 1 is Midge discovering what her new goals are and setting out to accomplish them. Number 3, Midge is quick-minded. I would expect nothing less from Amy Sherman-Palladino, whose heroines are whip-smart, mile-a-minute talker with universes in their brains and a witty retort for everything. It's almost as if they have a really clever female screenwriter writing all their dialogue for them. Oh wait. From the first 5 minutes, you can tell that Midge is very quick-minded. She's already 10 steps ahead of the audience. In fact, I think that's what makes her a really good stand-up later in the series, because she surprises the audience, and that surprise is what makes people laugh. Number 4, she's irreverent. She talks about starving herself in order to fit into her wedding dress. She cusses, she runs naked through her college, she has sex in a public place, and she goes to a topless burlesque show. If that's not irreverent, I don't know what is. Number 5, she has very involved parents. Even in the first 5 minutes, I think you can tell that Midge's parents are going to be integral to the story. When Midge is giving her speech, her mom and dad are sitting front and center in the prime seating location with the rabbi. When Midge is talking about her college experience, Rose, Midge's mom, leans over to her neighbor and croons that Midge was staying in Katharine Hepburn's old room.
At 13, I announced I was going to Bryn Mawr College.
In Katharine Hepburn's old room.
I think this small gesture shows us that her mom is very invested in her daughter's life, and she's invested in what other people know about her daughter's life. Several times, Midge's dad, Abe, interrupts Midge's speech with a sarcastic jab about how expensive the wedding is, and then he follows with the practiced "we're very happy," which draws laughs from the crowd.
Justify what I paid for this dress.
What I paid for that dress. We're very happy.
His comments fit in seamlessly with Midge's wedding speech, showing how integrated he is in her life, her finances, and even her brand of humor. Thank you so much for watching. Keep an eye out for Thursday's video, I Lived Like the Marvelous Mrs Maisel for a Week, and as always, have a lovely, lovely day.